Hello and thank you for tuning in. Today we're going to be discussing the Southern Jefferson County. If you've been considering a move up to the North Country or PCSing to Fort Drum, this video series is going to give you information on the different towns and communities in the area. My clients are often asking me, where should I live? What is this community like? We're going to be showing a lot of video and we're going to be discussing the pros and cons of each community. Now the Southern Jefferson area is about 30 minutes from Drum, so if you are going PCSing to Drum or working on Drum, it is a little bit of a commute, but it might have some features that make that commute worth it. We're going to get into the community. I'm going to head out of the office and show you this town. Thanks for watching. Okay guys, we're in downtown Adams. I think Adams really appeals to the type of person who's looking for that small town America. There is a couple of great restaurants down here, and again, they're more like diners. The two most popular are probably Graham's and the Depot. I had a great breakfast at Graham's. I've heard their mac and cheese is very good. They also have the Depot, which is just off the railroad tracks. I didn't look it up, but the Depot, it must be an old train station when you go down there. And I've heard they have great breakfast there as well. Some other great restaurants in the area that are not downtown, but I like to go to. Spookle Tavern. I've been there for dinner. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of entertainment. People have also told me there's great breakfast there as well. The Adams Country Club has great dinners, and it's right on the golf course. So there's a nice view while you're sitting out to eat, and Carson's is a great place to go for pizza. Another pro of Adams is the lack of traffic. Even though there is a lot of traffic, it is right near 81, so you're just a short drive to Syracuse, which features big name entertainment. They also have Division I sports where you can check out Syracuse athletics. A lot of people enjoy going to watch the football games or the basketball games in the winter. And another big pro of Adams for people who love to live out in the country. There's a lot of recreational opportunities. So let's go check out the country. We'll talk a little bit more about that. I wanted to get out in the country because honestly, this is probably a lot of the reason that people like to move to the South Jeff area. There really is a lot of recreational opportunities, whether you like ATV, snowmobiling, or if you just want a house that is in the country where you can't see your neighbors, you have plenty of space, or maybe you want a little bit of land. There are houses located right on the trail system, so ATVs and snowmobiles are popular. It's a huge trail system that spans hundreds of miles. Hunting and fishing are also popular in the area, especially in the more rural areas, and they also have great hiking spots. Washington Park has a ton of trails. My boys love going down there, and we love visiting Moody Gulch, which is almost a cavern where there are streams and trails that you can walk down in the area. It's just a really nice area if you like nature, getting away, and you like a little bit more peace and quiet. It's also close to Henderson or Sackett's Harbor if you want to get out on the lake. All right, I'm going to head back down to the office. We're going to talk about some of the cons or some of the reasons that you may not want to live in the South Jeff area. We are back in the office now, but that doesn't mean we are going to stop showing you clips of the area to help you learn about it. We got a lot of chances to talk about the recreational opportunities in the area. I also want to talk about one of the reasons that a lot of people want to live in the Adams area, and that's because of the rural areas. There are many rural areas in the South Jeff area. Some of the areas include the Rain, Rodman, and it's that great spot where you can own some land, you don't have to have any neighbors, and there's a lot of great towns in the area. Many of them are right on the snowmobile trail system, and you can ride your snowmobile right from the house to the trails for winter entertainment. And we've talked a lot about the pros, so let's talk about some of the cons of the South Jeff area, and one of those is the snow. I'm not sure the reason, but there is just a ton of snow here. The area seems to get more snow than any area in Jefferson County. Now, if you like snow, that's a great thing, but if you have to commute or travel, sometimes that can be difficult. Now, a lot of times in the winter, they do shut things down when there is a snowstorm. However, it isn't all the time, and the snow can be in such a thin belt that maybe Fort Drum might close down, or maybe Watertown might close down, or Adams might close down, but the other areas will remain open. So if you have to commute from, say, Adams to the Fort Drum area, you may have to drive, and you may have to drive in whiteout conditions. The snow can get really bad, and that is one of the cons in the area, the reason that people may not want to live there. Another possible con of living in the South Jeff area is there is a lower military population. Now, some of the people I talk to are okay with that. After they get off work, if they're on the military base, they want to move, they want to live and get away as far from the military base as possible, and they are okay with that. However, possibly if you have kids at school or you want to recreate with maybe like-minded people or other folks in the military, there is, I guess, in some ways less opportunities. And even in the school system, if you go to a school system where there are more military kids, sometimes there are needs or benefits that the schools offer to those military kids that South Jeff might have less of a possibility of offering them, simply because there is a lower population in the military. From what people who attend South Jeff school system, they absolutely love it, but there is a lower military population. Let's talk about the housing market next. If you're considering moving up here, you might want to think, do I want to buy? Do I want to rent? Unfortunately, the housing market in the South Jeff area could be considered another con. There are plenty of beautiful homes in the area, and there are rural areas and neighborhoods as well. Unfortunately, if you're moving in, people who live there really enjoy the community and don't move as often as other areas. When homes go on the market, they often sell quickly, so if you're looking to move to this area, you have to be ready to act. There were 119 sales in this area last year with a median sale price of $205,000. There were only 19 homes that expired and didn't sell. There are high-end developments in the area, including the Deer Run area. In the South Jeff School District, there were 7 sales over $500,000, so there are some really high-end homes, and there was 27 sales over $300,000, which in Jefferson County, that is a high price. If you have kids, you may be wondering about the school system and what it's like there. And when I asked a friend who lives in the South Jeff area and I asked him why he enjoys it so much, what he said to me was because it's safe. He said, I don't even lock my doors at night, and this family loves the school system there. South Jefferson is one of the bigger schools in the area. According to niche.com, there was 1,780 students in grades pre-K through 12. There's 2 elementary schools, a middle school, and a high school for grades 9 through 12. Thanks for taking the time to check out this video. We really are trying to put together an informative series for people. I have so many clients that are asking me what the different towns and communities are like, and it's hard to explain to it over the phone. So the more we can talk about things, show a video, and really help you get the feel the best you can of what the different towns and communities are like without actually being here. If you have any questions about the real estate market, I am a New York State licensed real estate broker with Motivated Realty. I'd love to help you answer questions if you're looking to buy in this area, or if you have just some questions about moving up here. I'm going to leave a link. Just fill out the contact me information, and I will get back to you and answer questions you have. Thanks for watching, guys.